here we are at the real trade show in Nuremberg with real people, real exhibits, real Felix, real Roland, and we are broadcasting live into the world from the SPS trade show in Nuremberg. Yeah, I think we will start with technology, so I'd like to invite you already for the first exhibit. ATRO is a synonym for automation technology for robotics. And that means that Beckhoff for the first time is presenting an own robot.
Yes.
So what is the specific feature, or what is the importance for a modular system? Why have you decided to do that?
So Roland, normally if you look at other industrial robot manufacturers, they all have fixed structures of kinematics. So what I mean by that is like you have an industrial robot, a 6-axis robot, you have a Delta robot, you have a SCARA robot.
But that means that if I see a movie from an automotive plant, for example, with the robots welding something, this is always one fixed structure, one fixed robot normally.
Yes, you have to use 6 degrees of freedom. But in our case, most customers come to us and they say, I only need 5 degrees of freedom or 4 degrees of freedom. And in our case, it's easy to implement it and to adjust it at the customer needs.
Yeah. Now the video took only like 30 seconds now. So how long does it really take to put this together?
So in this case, so for a normal standard 6-axis robot, it took about 3 minutes.
Okay. Now, a robot is normally not standalone. So I think, Tommy, there are more benefits to the Beckhoff ATRO system than just endless rotation, right?
Yes, the robot is fully integrated in the Beckhoff automation system. So that means if a customer already is using our PC, our TwinCAT, it doesn't have to have an additional robot controller. You just connect it to EtherCAT and can run it on a separated core and program it from the same environment. And you only need a 48-volt power supply. That's no additional cabinet. Therefore, like standard robot controllers, you always have an interface and have desk times and a lot of time integrating this interface to the PLC program. You can get rid of this because it's in the same real-time system.
Now I would like to have a chat with Henning about controller redundancy. Henning, what is this and why do I need it?
The TwinCAT controller redundancy or all redundancy products are about reliability. In this case, we are putting 2 controllers next to each other, executing the same PLC program in the same time environment for having them synchronized, so one could fail, the other could take over.
But what do I need for this besides a second PC?
Yeah, that's a real important point for the TwinCAT controller redundancy. It's pure software development.
If I understand you correctly, the clue is really we have a standard PC, standard port multipliers and standard cables and then just a software edition and then we have the controller redundancy.
Yes.
Well, when we talk about IPCs, I like to highlight 2 brand new IPC generations we present on this trade show. And for the first one, Felix, I think we need to talk about 11th generation Core I, which makes its way into our compact IPCs, but also all the other IPCs. So when we talk about the 11th generation, what is the key feature of that? Just longer availability or anything else?
The key feature, the technology, is the Intel speed shift technology, meaning that we can set the clock frequency of each single core with TwinCAT 3 up to a specific level, also in the turbo mode, and also real-time capable.
Now, I noticed that 11th generation, not the end today. We even have a further new product.
Yeah, this is the C6040, our new compact PC, the most powerful PC we ever made with Intel's 12th generation Intel Core I processors. So we talk about 16 cores in this compact design. We talk about up to 5 gigahertz turbo boost because we do have speed shift technology as well as the hybrid architecture. And this is the additional feature that we got with the C6040. So when I talk about 16 cores, I talk about 8 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. So you can perfectly adapt the system with TwinCAT to the specific requirements of most applications or nearly all applications.
Yes, and I'm standing here in, I think, what is the forum at least with the most products inside. So we always say that we have 1,000 I/O terminals in our portfolio and that we are covering more than 100 signals. And now Irina is with me and we would like to talk about a new terminal. What kind of signal are we addressing now?
Yeah. We have here our new multi-I/O terminal, so we don't have a new signal, but we have at least 9 different standard signals just in one terminal.
So a lot of existing functionality combined in one terminal. Bringing so much technology and so many different chips into one housing, isn't that a little bit over-engineered, and isn't this a little bit more expensive than just using conventional IOs?
Just from the beginning of the development, we look on the price. So we wanted to make a really price-attractive solution. At least you don't need to use all of the different signals. It's also enough if you will just use four digital inputs, 2 outputs, and 1 analog input. You will save at least 15% of the price.
What can we see here, and why should people come here?
Well, first of all, we have our workbenches where everyone can put together their mix system within just a few minutes. And then we have our portfolio, and we show all the functions that are available for their mix system. We have some application examples to show our customers what is possible to do with the mix system. We have the benefits, and we show that the mix system really is dust and waterproof. And we have 2 special workplaces, and I think this will be shown tomorrow.
We have seen already so many innovations, and for sure Beckhoff is known for innovation. Sometimes we have a technical evolution, sometimes revolutions, and there are always new products which can be used by our customers, and we are still developing new products. I sometimes have the feeling it's enough. So why do we need, again, so many new products like ATRO, MX? So is it really necessary to continuously improve and develop new products?
Sometimes because some new technology can be imported from other areas of the market and technology. Sometimes because it's an ingenious idea developed by some engineers, but it's always possible. And it's fun to do new things.
Now, it is exciting for us to do this live and interactive, and we really appreciate that you are watching us. Now we have to go back to work here to talk to customers. You enjoy the rest of the day, and please come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. when we have the second day for Live and Interactive. Thank you, all the best, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.